Welcome to another episode of our trio. And today on our trio, first, we talking about racism in the NFL. Second, we talking about pyramids in America. Third, we talking about James Baldwin. Our trio, let's go.
Do it, 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 do it.
75% of the players in the NFL is black. But yet, there's only 3 head coaches in the NFL that's black. Mike Tomlin with the Pittsburgh Steelers, Anthony Lynn with the San Diego Chargers, and Brian Flores with the Miami Dolphins. They made a rule back in 2003 so this wouldn't happen. But yet, the NFL still only have 3 black head coaches. In 2003, the NFL introduced the Rudy Rule, which requires that each club interview at least one minority candidate from outside of the organization. When trying to hire a coach, there are only 2 black quarterback coaches in the NFL. And there are only 2 offensive coordinators that are black in the NFL. Back in the day, a lot of the people in the NFL thought black people were just too slow to be on the offensive side of the ball. They thought we wasn't smart enough to be offensive coordinators. They didn't think we were smart enough to be quarterback coaches. They didn't think we were smart enough to be head coaches. And they didn't think we were smart enough to be quarterbacks, to play on the offensive line. But on top of that, there's only 2 minority owners in the NFL. The Jaguars owner and the Bills co-owner. There are no black owners in the NFL. But hopefully, Jay-Z might be secretly working on a plan to buy a team and help us out. The way I feel about this, ain't nothing gonna change unless the players stand up and say it ain't right. If the players make up 75% of the NFL, and they all went on strike, what you think gonna happen to the NFL? I got some information for the taking. Pyramids in America. America actually have more pyramids than anywhere else in the world combined. Now I don't know why they don't teach us much about these pyramids. Maybe because a lot of them didn't have a written language and they don't know much about them. The Colloquial Mountain State Historical Site. It's a site in St. Louis, Missouri. A lot of us didn't realize that there were pyramids in America too. The Native Americans was making pyramids as well. These pyramids are across from the Mississippi River, 1050 through 1350 CE. The city covered nearly 6 square miles and had a population of over 100,000 people. They didn't have a written language, so that's why they don't know much about them. The original name of the city is unknown, but a lot of Native Americans feel that this is a sacred place.
Leaving aside all the physical facts which one can quote, leaving aside rape, or murder, leaving aside the bloody catalog of oppression, which we are in one way too familiar with already, what this does to the subjugated is to destroy his sense of reality. This means, in the case of an American Negro, born in that glittering republic, and in the moment you are born, since you don't know any better, every stick and stone and every face is white, and since you have not yet seen a mirror, you suppose that you are too. It comes as a great shock around the age of 5 or 6 or 7 to discover that Gary Cooper killing off the Indians when you were rooting for Gary Cooper, that the Indians were you. It comes as a great shock to discover that the country, which is your birthplace and to which you owe your life and your identity, has not in its whole system of reality evolved any place for you.